Hi guys, we're back and we're going to read a little bit more to you today. Chum got to his feet rather groggily and went to the storehouse corner of his cage, where by placing his front paws behind his cheek pouches, he pushed the seeds out of his mouth until they lay in a heap at his feet. Remember, hamsters do like to store food in their cheek pouches for later. Ralph was disapproving of this whole performance. That's quite an act, he thought. Doesn't it hurt you when you fall to the bottom of the cage, Chum? Sure it hurts, said Chum, as he pushed out the last sunflower seed, but it's worth it. Just to show off? Asked Ralph. No, said Chum, for the sunflower seeds that I don't have to pick out of the alfalfa pellets. I perform, she pays off in sunflower seeds. That's the way it goes, said Chum. Yeah, but you get hurt, said Ralph. I don't like alfalfa pellets, said Chum. Ralph's turn came after lunch when the campers were in the dining hall singing a song that they obviously enjoyed. Garf silently pushed open the screen door, and Ralph jumped from his wheel. Quickly, Garf unlatched the door of the cage and extended a sunflower seed with his fingers. This time he was not singing, but Ralph still felt a little nervous around Garf. Come on, fella, said Garf. Ralph retreated to the corner of his cage, behind his exercise wheel. Maybe next time, thought Garf, and he hurriedly cleaned the cage, refilled the water bottle, and went back to the campers. Almost at once, the screen door opened again, and Aunt Jill, with her arm around Garf's shoulders, brought the boy back inside. Sit down, Garf, she said, and she sat on the bench beside one of the work tables. What's the trouble, Garf? Asked Aunt Jill. What does she mean, thought Ralph. Garf stared at the floor. You know, you've been breaking one of the camp rules, said Aunt Jill. Campers aren't supposed to come in the craft shop without permission, unless I'm here or one of the counselors. So that's why he's always in a hurry, thought Ralph. He isn't supposed to be here. Garf continued to stare at the floor. Is there anything we can do to help? No, said Garf, because I'm going to run away and nobody's going to stop me. Aunt Jill appeared to take this news calmly, but for some reason, Ralph did not. He felt a shock of excitement. Don't do it, boy, he wanted to squeak. It won't get you any place. At the same time, he realized that a boy who wanted to run away was sure to like motorcycles. Maybe he had misunderstood Garf. Maybe Garf did like speed and would know how to make a miniature motorcycle run. Is there someplace else you'd really like to go? Asked Aunt Jill. No, said Garf, just away from here. Aunt Jill looked thoughtfully out the back window towards the barn and the riding before she turned back to Garf and asked, What do you want to do? What do you really want to do, Garf? Ralph gripped the bars of the cage, waiting for the boy's answer. Catso's paw peered through the hole in the screen door, but human beings did not notice. Ralph watched and listened. The hole in the screen stretched another half-inch. Garf picked up a scrap of plastic left over from someone's lanyard and twisted it around his fingers. I can tell you one thing, he burst out. I don't want to braid any more lanyards. I've braided lanyards in Cub Scouts. I've braided lanyards in YMCA. And I've braided lanyards in the park during the summer. And I've braided lanyards in after-school programs. Nobody needs more than one lanyard. And I'm fed up with them. After this outburst, he stared at the floor. And Aunt Jill stood quiet. And I want people to stop feeding my mouse, cried Garf. I caught him and he's my mouse. That's a good thought, thought Ralph. Because if he runs away, then maybe he will take me. And maybe I can escape and find my motorcycle again. And my friends, I will leave you with this picture. I wonder if this matched your visualizations. Here we have our friend Garf, and here's Aunt Jill. Now, we still have quite a few more pages, but I have a little surprise for you to finish the story. So I'll be emailing you and seeing you soon and letting you know what the surprise is. Have a good rest of your day, guys.